Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are obviously not outside. We are not inside the house. We are actually kind of taking shelter in the garage where our worms are, because we are planning on sifting out our worm castings and spreading out our worms into another bin, maybe even 2 bins. We'll have to just kind of play it by ear and see, but it is definitely time for an adjustment because they are trying to escape, and we believe it is due to overcrowding. Let me show you what I mean. So as you can see, our worm bin here is pretty full, and we have taken the browns and put them over here off so that we can begin the sifting process. But when we're reaching in there, we've got tons of itty bitty baby worms just crawling all over in here, and we've had some issues with them crawling up the sides off and on and trying to go out the bottom holes. So we believe we've got some overcrowding issues in here. So we're just going to divvy out our bins, as I said. Yes, and we are going to harvest our black gold for our garden. So that's really, really exciting. And I'm going to go on ahead and I'm going to put you on hyperlapse here real quick, and we will get this going, okay? Okay guys, so we ended up with quite a bit of compost out here in our bucket.
Not just any compost, our worm compost.
Yes, it's our worm compost, which we are very proud of because...
Oh, yes, we are.
I mean, we got a lot more than I thought we would.
Considering the problems we've had.
Yeah, well, you know, that first batch kind of roasted. So...
They say you can lose half the worms to start.
Yeah, any of them. So, we managed to get another bin going here. We probably could have separated out the European, and we do have plenty of compost to do that. We're kind of mulling whether or not we're going to go back and potentially do that to these guys, because they're already going to basically be shocked, in essence, with their quote-unquote new homes. So we're going back and forth. We may come back from our hair appointment and do that. We haven't fully decided, but for sure, we now have 4 from 3, even after the intense heat that we had that killed, well, it killed more than half of our earthworms the last time. So we ordered another batch in, when did we get that? We got that in October, didn't we? Beginning of October. So we've only had the new batch for a month, and after a month, we've been able to divide into another bin. So that's a really good sign to me that our worms and our bins are healthy overall.
And that there's enough of them to make babies.
Right. There were a lot of little babies in there. So that's a very good sign. And granted, the first batch that we had, there would have been eggs in there that should have hatched. But since they were so hot for so long, we didn't know how many of the eggs we were going to keep versus losing because of the heat, because you can lose eggs as well in heat. The eggs tend to survive a little bit better, but it's not a guarantee kind of a thing. So I'm very, very happy that after like a month, well, beginning... yeah, almost 2 months now, going into 2 months. So I was wrong, 2 months. Let me count my mathematics here. So 2 months, we've got a new bin. And we've got 3/4.
Well, yeah, since we topped that bin off.
Yeah, because we had to top that bin off because we ran out of compost. So, yeah, 3/4 of a bin. So we could technically, because we didn't fully filter this out into just worm castings, we left this as a worm compost, technically. So we could go on ahead and use this to divide out those European night crawlers that we were talking about. But like I said, we haven't fully committed to anything. But that's all I've got for you on our worms today. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. And I will see you guys on the next video. As always, keep it simple, natural, and essential. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.